I'll Google AI. Okay, so yes, what he was saying was that Kleck does videos like 3 hours long, and he's just now saying, okay, yeah, now that makes sense to why they change clothes. Now, see, those are the things that I don't understand, and those are the things that I'll never do. If none of you people are ever going to come and help anybody, now I don't ask for nobody's help. I'll ask a question here and there, but I figure, hell, I mean, it's like I had to work to get to know what I wanted to know. You want to know, go fucking find out is what I feel like, so I don't ask. But yeah, if you guys could understand that, yeah, you gotta. I can't believe he's not like ever said that yet, but I know that now. But I don't get it. I don't understand why it's got to be 33 minutes of video, 2 times a day, or it's got to be 4 times a day, 4 to 5 times a day for 15 and something minutes. I mean, yeah, I got the quarters and the edges. I get the corner bag part, but why? So I'm not going to do that. I don't do that because I don't see how it applies to me, and nobody's paying me to do that, and so why would I do that? I don't have to be on time for anything. That doesn't apply to me, even if some people might think that it would. But yeah, that would be nice if people would understand that their context, or how about maybe just like if they're going to do 3 hour videos, why don't they just instead of changing clothes and trying to be secret about it, okay, go ahead and change clothes in it then, and say that that means you're talking about a different subject or a different person. How about we tell some fucking truth around here and just keep our same colored clothes on and talk about who we're talking the fuck about? Because until somebody tells me that I'm, the reasons why I need to do that, and even if they did tell me the reasons why I need to do that, there are reasons that have to be the same reasons why I would decide to do that myself, then I'm not doing that. And so I'm not. But if you people would not understand that there's this thing for somebody like me that just kind of runs around, and apparently I just now figured out what my light energy body is. And okay, yeah, I probably do look insane to the people that can see that part. I can't see those numbers, that metadata. I can't see my light energy body like that. I mean, now I realize, okay, yes, I'm out in the middle of the desert or in the middle of the ocean, sunk down at the bottom. I'm an oil barge. I look very out of place everywhere I'm at, throwing up red flags everywhere. People wondering, they want to eat me, probably running up to me thinking, God damn, what is she doing here? She should be chopped off. That stump should have been gone by now. Well, if you get a little closer to me, you'd realize that I'm not full of nothing but hot air. I can't get nothing out of my hair. Nothing. Not a bit. I'm not married. That wouldn't work anyway. I'm not, I've never had a credit card. And see, that's another thing. If you're looking at my credit numbers, or whoever, if sees me, because I know you're there now. I had a validation, a big time validation. I walked in on them doing it. I walked in on them. Yes, I did. And it was wonderful. Made me feel so much better about things, because I had just cried my whole night out last night before that. Because every time I go to believing in something, guess what? I finally find out that all that was over that. What I thought it was the same thing that they were saying, but then, oh, you meant it that way? They meant it that way? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to kind of pick a side when you can see all 4 ways and you really don't give a fuck anymore about what you want to do. You have no idea what you want to do or what they want you to pretend to be. Nothing, because now I have no reason. I have no purpose. I don't believe anything. Nothing there. Nothing. No, because I keep getting made. I mean, I keep everything I keep believing in, and I turn around and I see, oh my God, that was all that was about, and I cried and cried and cried, and I had all that mental trauma. I put myself through all this. It's my own fault, right? But I look like an idiot. Yep, I look like a fucking idiot. And I feel way worse. I feel like my whole world's broke every time. And so, therefore, there's not much for me to put my faith back into because I look like an idiot. So, yeah, that thing. It'd be nice if you people could understand that, okay, yeah, I've got enough information. Finally, I've got enough information. Yeah, way too much. Okay, so maybe some of these people that I guess I see or talk to, because it is apparent that what I thought was true when it came to the people that I walked in on their room and didn't realize that I was able to walk in on it that way. They don't tell me that, maybe it's not for them to tell me. They don't have to. I'm not going to tell either, but yes, and I walked in right when they were speaking of me and how I was apparently given the look of being in the top tiers and ranks of corruption. But I understand that, I'm not scared. I've tiptoed around and towed into places so many times and nothing's happened. I don't care about that going to jail shit, but I understand it probably does look like I am. I guess there's apparently some people that I watch that other people must watch my metadatas and datas, and I don't know why yous don't all know each other. If yous do, you probably do. But yeah, I mean, it's not that way either, because I thought that they were in the top, the people I walked in on was criminals there too, because all of yins are. I haven't fucking took one bite of any of yins' forbidden fruit. I'd like to sometimes. I can't figure it out. I can't wrap my head and around it, but I have ripped all my hairs out. I ain't married. I ain't got no credit. I've never had a credit card though. That's the thing, and I've had a lot of credit right here recently. Just kind of roll up and bust me in my goddamn ass because mom and me had to fix something on my credit report. It was the wrong address, and so yeah, a lot of loans and a lot of money that was paid on time every month, and completely paid off loans that should already had been right up my ass already, because of that. Just one little thing. I should really check y'all's credit reports and see if the wrong address or wrong phone numbers on there. It changes drastically. Yeah, all that hit me in the ass, and my ass is swollen up bad. I got a big, huge apple bottom jean, a big red bottom butt. But you can obviously see because you are. I thought that cannot be talking about me. But then it gets to the point to where you're insane because you've got all this stuff and you don't know, and you know all the groups. You can see all the fiction factions, and you can see what each one of them are doing. I haven't done what they do. I can't, and I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I don't know if I would. I just don't. I probably wouldn't actually. Now that I know that it's much safer to just keep being who you are and not even worry about what the outcome is of all the different groups. It's just that you must have, apparently, because if whoever you are, guys, and I don't know, y'all can hear me, I'm going to refer to you all as guys now, because it's apparent that those two guys I walked in on, and I'm not saying that guys are girls or guys, well, yeah, they were talking about me that whole time, but I didn't want to be like, well, how could, but then it just got to the point where I was really crazy and having nervous breakdowns, and psychosis this past 6 months has been the worst of all. I actually thought somebody was looking through my goddamn eyeballs, Robin, thanks. I thought he was looking through my own eyeballs, and I was about to stab my own eyeballs out. I mean, seriously, your mind is powerful because my mind is powerful, because that's what I really believed, and now look. He wasn't looking through my eyeballs, not literally the tufts of meat in my skull. He was not looking through those. Those have been put to work. Those have been worked to death. I have read my eyeballs on the side of my head. But they're still, tufts of fleshy meatballs in my head. He wasn't looking through those eyes. And now, what do I look like? An idiot. And what do I feel like? Well, I got some validation. It's true. Just yesterday morning. And I just happened to walk in right in on it, and it was perfect. And you could tell that, they did a good job of keeping it together when I got in there, and so that nobody could tell. But they're the only ones I see doing it, the only women I see doing it. But nobody wants to say nothing specifically. So, it's kind of refreshing to know that, okay, I'm not crazy. I don't see how they couldn't be, you couldn't make this shit up. But no. Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, but it's like, well, literally, physically around me, everyone, no, they don't listen to me. They think I'm crazy, and that's okay. I am crazy. Good. Certified. Even better. But, that felt really good to know that, okay, they were talking to me sometimes, I guess. Most of the times probably. But, it gets to the point where, they couldn't be talking about me, but then it's like, how could they not be talking about me? But they are, but they aren't, but they are. And that's the thing I don't understand. Why don't you just go look at my channel? Why don't you guys that must not know each other, because there's apparently some factions around here that must not know that the other kinds of factions even exist, or they don't know that they've got some terminology going on, some words and stuff. I'm kind of getting to where I can file you defiled assholes back together better. I'm taking all, including myself, I'm still defiled, but it's hard to take a side when you ain't got no passion or care about nothing, and just pick something. You want to know what I want to get a master's degree in? Because they keep trying to just print me out degrees. What do you want to do? Nothing. I don't know nothing anymore because everything's stupid. Nothing means nothing to me. If I do it how I was just told them, I was like, why don't you guys just fix me up or something? Just be whatever you want, fine. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it. I don't care. I'm with it all. I'm with everything. And it feels like shit because I don't have nothing to believe in, because I don't. Because why? It always turns out to be something stupid. Not anything, yeah. That's not how this goes. No, Joyce, this is not how any of this goes. And it's just retarded. I'm retarded now. I made myself retarded. I'm on the broad spectrum of infrareds and ultraviolets of autism. And I'm very dyslexic and everything now and all that. But look, you people need to start. I don't know how to do it for you, and I want to help anybody. I'll help anybody. I will, but you're going to have to just pay. You just have to deal with me going off into the ocean, sinking down real low with the oil barges, and not coming back up for air forever. And then when I come back up for air, I'll be somewhere millions of miles away, digging in somebody else's cases in graveyards, looking around. Because I like the Inspector General. That's my favorite agency / department / office. Yeah, the OIA. No. See, I don't even know how it goes, and I'm tired of acronyms. Stab me if I see another fucking acronym. You've mind those to death as well. But yeah, that's that. And I have a feeling somebody's been sneaking around my graveyard as a Google guide. I need to go hunt them down because they tried to turn my town You see, I listen to my scanner channel too, the police scanner app on Google Apps. You can download it. But at my local one, they shut us down for a while. Like for a couple of years, our county never had its own scanner app because we're corrupt. See, this is the pits of hell. I am in the beast. I am down here in the pit. And I've never left the pit. I was born and raised in the pit. And I was raised in the hood. And I like it down here. It's fine with my people, in my town around me. But, yeah, listening to that place, there's a whole bunch of gig actors and bad people. They're just bad at what they do as dispatchers, and they do it on purpose. But they're all sitting around in Rutherford College down the road here from me because I learned that from the damn governor in New Jersey, telling me about what's going on down here from up there. But he wasn't really up there. He was just in his little room he walks into, just like, because I can't get Ward Cooper to say shit here. But finally, he must have heard me bitching somehow. He come out sheepishly and did a little fucking broadcast from some room somewhere. He probably wasn't even here in North Carolina. Anyways, I hear them come across there all the time because their root truck frequencies of High Rock Mountain. Come on there and talk about crazy, dumb shit that don't sound right. Like some of the vitals they be reading off these people that are supposed to be in hospital of ambulances is like impossible. That person would not be alive right now if that was their blood pressure, if that was their heart rate. You guys are horrible, and they're always out doing weird shit, trying to steal people's houses, and just really, okay, and you're hanging out down there in Rutherford College. They built that up really nice. That's the tiniest town ever, and it's beautiful now. And it's even got the Foothills fucking support building and everything, where I guess, according to the governor of New Jersey, because he's talking about Rutherford College, I guess, New Jersey. You're right. So supposedly they've been helping all the policemen and the firemen and stuff be able to be on dispatch and help us, but that's not true because I've been hearing them. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the goddamn Foothills Center. I'd like to be taking care of me. It's beautiful there now. It's getting beautiful here too. Finally, the people that come and terrorize my streets with their muscle cars have settled down and are starting to build things up nice. But the people at Walmart and the people on the scanner app, and I guess the people at the Foothills Center in Rutherford College, if y'all are gonna stay here and live here, fine. But you guys need to just go ahead and give up now and just turn into normal people and quit being weirdos if you're gonna live here. If you're not gonna live here with me and my family in our place that you've come, well, thank you for making it beautiful, but stop acting like fucking weirdos on the dispatch channel. Anyway, they come across there at night, and I'm sitting there listening to them, of course, and found me a real good station. It was close by here, too. It wasn't one I normally listen to, but they were on it really pretty good. It was local, too. It was my county. And they tell me that there's a street in Lenore, the city over there, where Google Plant's at, 8 miles from here. And they tell me that there's a 1313 underground road. And I know that's not true, because I've lived here for 38 years, so I know. So I get on my Google, and I go to 1313 Underground Road. Well, they don't have it, of course, but it does come up to something. That address comes up to a location. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, it comes right up to a location. Somebody's been sneaking around my goddamn graveyard in the Google guide. Yes, they have, and I don't know who they are because you can't see their face very well, and I forgot all about that. And I didn't forget about the damn thing they left there at 1313 Underground on the Google Map guide thing. It's a picture, yeah. Of the the first movie theater probably ever built in this county down there by the courthouse. We're kind of like I guess Philadelphia is, where you got William Penn building, except for on a redneck scale. Down here, smaller. And so, yes, it's there, and it's been there. And I remember going there when I was little, but everybody didn't like it because they built the new theater that's down the road off Highway 18, which is still the old theater now because the old one, the ones that's supposedly at 1313 Underground now, hasn't been opened since 2016, and it wasn't open like as a movie theater then. But that's what the Google guy that's been creeping around my fucking graveyard had left there at 1313 Underground Road, which I heard directly from my scanner, right beside me. So I get on to my computer and go look at what is out at 1313 Underground Road because I'm a Google guy. I'm also a Google developer. And I also go around and do all their beta testing for them and fix addresses around here. And I'm going to fix this address. I'm going to see where this where's Underground Road at? At 1313 Illinois. I never heard that in 38 years. Well, I get there, and it's the old movie theater. Yep. And the Google guide, which because of how they had graffitied the picture of my theater in my town. And by the way, it's not 1313 Underground anymore, you creepy Kleck, clicking and dead sheeping around my graveyards. No. Yeah, it's not that anymore. Now it's, what did I name it? I gave it a number. I can't remember the number I gave it, but I gave it something overground. Executive Drive. But I'll show you the picture now. I mean, it's just totally graffitied with dead sheep on the top of it. And then when I scroll into zoom into the middle part in the middle, I can see something standing there. And it's like it's probably me. He probably puts there's me, and it's me. and I'm wearing a bunny suit like it's, I'm the Easter egg, right? And these are disturbing sheep, man. It didn't scare me, but I mean, they look like they come out of a scary stories telling the dark, like Alvin Schwartz drew them. Yeah. There's me standing there, I guess I feel like it's supposed to be me. And so nowadays here lately, when I think or feel like somebody's talking about me, or they did, yeah, it's me in the middle. It's, it doesn't look like me, but, and this is kind of like, you got to zoom in, but it'd be easy for somebody that's able to see things that he sees or puts in money or draws or whatever, because I know it's not my family sending him dead sheep. They'll be able to see it when I show you the picture, but, it's me standing there in the very top of the theater in the front, in the black part, in a bunny suit. It don't look like my face or anything, but my head's chopped off, and I'm holding my own head in my arms. And then behind me, there's a guy, and he kind of looks like you, Robin, and he's got a toboggan on, a black toboggan, and he's got a knife. He's behind me. And he's either just cut my head off, or he was wanting to cut my head off, and I cut my own head off, I guess, because I'm holding my own head. And I don't look like upset, but I mean, the sheep are the most disturbing part of this. Those sheep are not dead, they're demonic. Some of them are old, though. You can just tell. It's like my grandparents or something up there, them sheep, or maybe this town built that everything on the backs of these dead sheep that are my grandparents' age, 80-something, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's creepy. That's just, I think he is the one. I think it was Kleck. Maybe it was. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go, yep, I'm going to have to go inspect that Google Guide again. I totally forgot about that. Yep. But here's that picture anyways, and I'll leave it up. And I probably put it up before I even started talking about this. And, yep. Now, that's not a coincidence, and I guess I could say that all these times I've thought that they's talking about me, not specifically the people up in Pennsylvania, up north as much, or him, because I don't watch him. And I don't really know when it's you're talking about me, Robin, or if you ever even are. It doesn't really matter. That's not the important part. Like I said, what's important is that there's been someone sneaking around my graveyard down here in the south with me, with the Queen of Sheba. The Queen of the South, or maybe I'm Base Math, or maybe Base Math is Bathsheba. Maybe we're all the same, I don't know, but I know that we're in there. And the freaking, beginning in the Genesis book, and Deshaun's in there too, I read it. I did read that part. And, yeah, somebody's been sneaking around down here in the south now, leaving dead sheep all over the place for me, and hidden me's and with my head's cut off and in bunny clothes, and Robin behind me looking like he's straight from up north in New York with a toboggan on and a knife. He's like the Home Alone guys. Yep, behind me with that knife. He's wanting to get me, but he's like, damn, she done cut her own head off because she won't use the side. Yeah, because why should I? I don't really care either way anymore because if you put me in a place, fine, pick a place. Tell me what I want to be. Print me off whatever degree you want to give me. And sit me there, okay? Because I don't care. I'm fine with it. Whatever you want me to be, I'm fine. Because I don't want to have to fucking have, I'm tired of these goddamn mental breakdowns, these nervous breakdowns, this psychosis. This past 6 months has been insane. Thinking somebody's really looking through my own eyeballs at me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I looked like a fucking idiot. Bye. Okay, so this is a picture of that same theater before I got, the one from Jonathan Kleck that's got the dead sheep, and you'll have to go back and zoom in. Now, this is the one with the dead sheep in the very middle, where the shape is, where they come together. If you will zoom in on it, because for some reason I can't find the ones that I saved that were better. I wonder why. Now, the very top part where it's the black thing sticking up, that's where if you were able to zoom in, you can see me standing there. Well, it's not my face.